Hello, welcome to another episode of Business and Life Advice with Ataande Advisors. Today we're going to talk about how to do a business model canvas. The business model canvas is one of my favorite tools that business owners can use to figure out how to move their business forward or how to start their business. I love it way more than a business plan, and this is something that I recommend all entrepreneurs do when they're starting off a business. Now, in this video, I'm going to dive into exactly how you should do this to make sure you get the best benefit from it. So I'm going to walk you through. You won't need to watch any other video other than this one after you're done, because I'm going to walk you through exactly how I do it and also how I train people to do this. First thing to do, right? And the way you start is so important in this. Start off in the middle with the value proposition. Why? So what's a value proposition? Your value proposition is the reason why customers will buy your product or service. It's what makes it unique, what makes it special to them, what makes it valuable to them. So you start with the value proposition. So I'm going to use a fictional idea for now. So let's say you want to start a fashion company. Your value proposition, I picked fashion company because I think it's very flat. Your value proposition is, hey, I want to give people affordable clothes, stylish, affordable clothes. Okay, that's one value proposition. Or I want to create luxury clothes that help people stand out and make people look astounding. That's another value proposition. I want to create sneakers that are super comfortable when I run. I want to create high heels you can wear for 24 hours straight and it won't hurt a toe. Your value proposition is, how are you making the person's life better? And it's their perceived value. So what is the value or benefit they are getting from buying or utilizing your product or service? That's your value proposition. So start with, because everything else in this comes from there. So that's why we must start there and really spend some good time taking it there. So I'm going to continue giving some scenarios throughout the rest. Now, after you're done with value proposition, I want you to jump to customer segments on the right-hand side, all the way to the right, customer segments. And what is a customer segment? Customer segments means a specific demographics of your customers. So let's say you're making high fashion. Maybe you want to target people who are C-suite, CEOs, COOs, etc., saying, hey, this is for people who are C-suite. Then maybe you may say, it's not just them. I think people who are very rich kids would also love my stuff. So people who got their money from their parents. Once we define our customer segments, I want you to jump into customer relationships. The customer relationship is going to depend on your value proposition and also your customer segment, because your value prop is what you're promising them. The customer segment, those people come in with their preconceived notions on how they want to be treated related to this type of value proposition. So let's say I'm dealing with C-suite executive, a CEO, etc. Maybe somebody who's very busy and they're coming in to buy this high fashion. One, they may want to, maybe they don't have a lot of time, so they want to be treated quickly. Maybe you're dealing with a rich kid, right? Or somebody who got their money from their parents. These customer relationships, how do they want to be interacted with? Not only at the point of purchase, but all the way leading up to the point of purchase. So how are you marketing to them? How are you talking to them? Can they reach out to you directly? Or do they just click a button to order? What are they expecting from the interactions between you, between your business and them? And that can be pre-purchase, that can be during purchase, that can be post-purchase. So these are things to think about. Now you have your customer segments, you have your customer relationships. We can drop down right below customer relationships to channels. What are the methods and mediums you're utilizing in order to advertise to your customers? So high fashion, does that mean you're putting your ads in luxury magazines? Maybe that's the best channel for them. Are you utilizing Facebook, social media? Is that the best channel? Are they reading the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times? If you're talking about CEOs and C-suite, are they reading that? Is that the best place to market to them? So when you're thinking about channels, you're thinking about what is the best place and the best way to market to these types of people. Are you advertising? So one of the things that I see, right? These things, where are you advertising? What are you advertising? Are you going to advertise at Polo? Right? Are you going to advertise at Formula One races? Are you going to advertise where they're selling planes? So these type of things, where are you advertising? What makes sense? What makes sense due to your value proposition, your customer segment, customer relationship? That helps us round out most of the right side of the canvas. Now let's jump over to the left side a bit. I want you to start off with key activities. What are the key things you need to do in order to make your value proposition real? So from that, do you need to do hand stitched? Does your product needs to be handcrafted? So is a key activity training your people for handcrafting or handcrafting? Is a key activity customer support or welcoming people into your store? Is a key activity boxing and packaging your items? You're buying a premium or luxury product. It's not just about buying, it's also about the box it comes in. It's about the presentation. So what are your key activities in which you building out your value proposition and reaching your customers? Then we talk about key resources. So what key resources do you need? Do you need access to amazing leather? Do you need access to amazing cashmere? Or do you need these key resources? What are the things that are making your products luxury? This can also be people. Do you need artisans? Do you need a marketing team? What do you need? Do you need somebody who's on top of quality control? So these are things to think about when you're mapping out your key resources. Now let's jump over all the way to lesson. Key partners. Key resources are either people you have in the business or things you have access to. So you don't have to actually own a key resource. You can just have a contract which gives you access to it. What key partners, you don't necessarily own a partnership, right? You may have a partnership deal. These are people, organizations, etc. outside of your company. You have that they're key to your business growth. They're key to you sustaining. They're key to you being existing. So what are key partners? So a key partner may be your shipping company you're utilizing to ship to your customer. Make sure you get my packages there. I really need you. It could be UPS, it can be FedEx, etc. So these things are your key partners. So Bloomingdale's. So these big luxury retailers can be key partners for you. We're almost done. We're getting to the bottom. I like to start off with cost structure before I jump into revenue. This one you can do either way. I think it's great to do cost structure so you can end on a high note, which is revenue streams. So cost structure. Now that you know everything that you put in here, you have to put a dollar amount in terms of, and it can be a range. It doesn't have to be precise, but you should put some time into, okay, how much does it cost for this leather per unit? I need X amount of leather. How much does it cost for you to ship the items? How much does it cost for you to box it? Right, these boxes. How much does it cost for these people you need their salaries? The cost structure is the cost that it takes for you to actually create this value proposition and maintain the customer relationships. The cost for marks, all that. So you really want to do that. And I see people skip this part a lot or don't put as much thought in it. Cost is one of the few things in business that you can get very right. And if you understand your cost, you can understand whether your business model works rather than later. So you can make the best decision for your life and your business. So cost structure, spend a ton of time on this. Next, and finally, revenue streams. How do we make money? So, okay, revenue streams, that can be online purchases. Revenue streams, that can be distribution deals. So these big retailers or luxury retailers that maybe they're making a certain order amount. So that's a revenue. Partnerships that you're selling through, maybe Rent the Runway or something like that. And you're letting them lease your clothing or etc. All the possible ways you can make money from this. If you have an experience, I was in Doha the other day, and in Doha, they have a Louis Vuitton cafe. So Louis Vuitton now is monetizing lounges. It's the first Louis Vuitton lounge in the world. So that's something that they're doing to make money. So it's all the ways you can possibly make money. You may not do all of this at first and you want to sequence this out, but these are things you can list out and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do now. This is what I'm going to do next, etc. Revenue streams is essentially how do you make money and where does that money come from? Congratulations, you have finished knocking this out. One of the big things you can do to really go above in this is after you do this for yourself, do this for a competitor that you would love to be. So do this for the top company in your industry you'd love to switch positions with and see, then you'll be able to picture, oh, wow, this is how their business works. Or they're doing that, that's really cool. I should implement this. This is going to help you get a leg up because it'll show you exactly what you need to have in order to get to where you want. And maybe it may also show you some flaws that they have in their business. So that's a tip. Please let me know if you like that. Have you ever done a business model canvas before? Comment below. And if you share it, I will take some time to look at a few of those and give some comment back. Thank you so much for watching Business and Life Advice with Ataande Advisors. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, God bless you.